Question 1. Which of the following statements best describes the difference between actual cash value (ACV) and replacement cost in a home insurance policy? A. Actual cash value is the replacement cost minus depreciation, while replacement cost does not consider depreciation at all. B. Actual cash value provides a higher payout than replacement cost due to depreciation being excluded. C. Replacement cost only applies to the structure of the home, while actual cash value includes personal property. D. Actual cash value and replacement cost are interchangeable terms used in home insurance policies. Answer A. Explanation. Actual cash value (ACV) is defined as the cost to replace an item minus depreciation, which reflects the item's current value at the time of loss. In contrast, replacement cost is the amount needed to replace an item without considering depreciation, providing a higher payout in the event of a loss. Understanding this distinction is crucial for homeowners when selecting insurance coverage and managing expectations during the claims process. According to the Texas Insurance Code, clarity on these definitions helps ensure that consumers make informed decisions regarding their insurance policies. Question 2. Mr. Garcia's home was damaged in a hailstorm and he filed a claim under his HO3 policy. After the insurer assessed the damage, they provided him with a payout based on actual cash value. Mr. Garcia believes that he should have received a payout based on replacement cost. What should Mr. Garcia do next? A. Accept the insurer's decision, as they are always correct. B. File a complaint with the Texas Department of Insurance immediately. C. Review his policy terms regarding ACV and replacement cost coverage, then request a revaluation. D. Contact a lawyer to sue the insurance company for the claim amount. Answer C. Explanation. Mr. Garcia should first review his policy terms to understand how damages are calculated. The HO3 policy generally provides coverage on a replacement cost basis for the dwelling but may cover personal property on an ACV basis unless an endorsement is added. If he finds that the coverage should have been replacement cost, he can then formally request a reevaluation or clarification from the insurer. This approach is aligned with the Texas Insurance Code's emphasis on transparency and policyholder rights. If he remains unsatisfied after this process, he can consider further actions, including filing a complaint or seeking legal advice. Question 3. In Texas, which of the following scenarios is likely to be considered an exclusion under a standard home insurance policy? A. Damage caused by a fire that started in the kitchen due to a cooking accident. B. Water damage resulting from a burst pipe in the home. C. Damage to the property due to an earthquake, which is not covered unless specifically included in the policy. D. Theft of personal property during a home invasion. Answer C. Explanation. Standard home insurance policies typically exclude certain types of risks, and damage from earthquakes is one of the most common exclusions. Homeowners in Texas must often purchase additional earthquake coverage to be protected against such events. In contrast, damage from fires, burst pipes, and theft are generally covered under most home insurance policies, reflecting the core principle of insuring against unexpected and unavoidable risks. Understanding these exclusions is essential for homeowners to ensure they have adequate coverage and can manage their risk exposure effectively. The Texas Department of Insurance provides guidelines to help homeowners navigate these policies and understand necessary coverage adjustments. Question 4. Which of the following best describes the role of the Texas Department of Insurance (TDI) in the home insurance market? A. The TDI only regulates the premiums charged by insurance companies. B. The TDI provides legal representation for consumers in disputes with insurers. C. The TDI oversees the licensing of insurance agents and ensures compliance with insurance laws. D. The TDI directly settles claims for policyholders who have disputes with their insurers. Answer C. Explanation. The Texas Department of Insurance (TDI) is responsible for overseeing the insurance industry in Texas, which includes licensing insurance agents and ensuring that insurance companies comply with state laws and regulations. While the TDI provides consumer education and can assist with filing complaints, it does not represent individuals in disputes or settle claims directly. Understanding the TDI's role helps consumers navigate the insurance landscape and ensures they are informed about their rights and responsibilities under Texas insurance law. Question 5. Under a standard homeowners policy HO3, which of the following is NOT typically included in the liability coverage? A. Injuries to guests who slip and fall on the insured property. B. Damage caused by the insured's pet to a neighbor's property. C. Medical payments for injuries sustained by the insured family members. D. Legal defense costs in case of a lawsuit for damages. Answer: C. Explanation. Liability coverage under standard homeowners policy HO3 protects the insured from claims made by third parties for bodily injury or property damage. This includes injuries to guests and damage caused by pets. However, it typically excludes coverage for injuries to the insured's own family members, as these are considered personal risk exposures. Medical payments for family members are generally covered under separate provisions in the policy. Understanding these distinctions is vital for policyholders to ensure they have adequate coverage for different types of risks. Question 6. MS. Thompson's home was damaged by a severe storm, and her insurance adjuster assessed the damage at $30,000. MS. Thompson has a $1,000 deductible. How much will her insurer pay for the claim? A. $30,000. B. $29,000. C. $31,000. D. $1,000. Answer: B. Explanation. When MS. Thompson files a claim, her deductible is subtracted from the total assessed damage. The insurer calculates the payout as follows: pay equals total damage. Deductible equals $3,000. 0. $1,000 equals $29,000. This calculation is standard in insurance policies, ensuring that the policyholder assumes a portion of the loss while the insurer covers the remaining amount. Understanding deductibles is essential for homeowners when evaluating their financial responsibilities in the event of a claim. Question 7. Which of the following would most likely require an endorsement or separate policy to ensure proper coverage? A. Damage to personal property due to a fire. B. Loss of a valuable painting due to theft. C. Water damage from a broken dishwasher. D. Earthquake damage to the structure of the home. Answer: D. Explanation. Standard homeowners insurance policies generally exclude coverage for earthquake damage. Homeowners must obtain an endorsement or a separate earthquake policy to be adequately protected against such events, while personal property loss from fire, theft, or water damage is typically covered under standard policies. Understanding the need for additional coverage for specific risks like earthquakes is critical for homeowners to ensure comprehensive protection of their assets. Question 8. A homeowner wants to reduce their premium costs on their home insurance policy. Which of the following actions could potentially lower their premium? A. Increasing the coverage limits on their policy. B. Filing more claims to demonstrate the need for coverage. C. Installing a security system in the home. D. Choosing to have a higher deductible for all claims. Answer: C and D. Both options could lower premiums. Explanation: installing a security system can reduce the risk of theft or damage, leading to lower premium costs, as insurers often provide discounts for enhanced security measures. Similarly, choosing a higher deductible means that the insured will bear more of the loss, which can also lower premiums. On the other hand, increasing coverage limits generally leads to higher premiums, and filing more claims can result in increased costs or potential non-renewal of the policy. Homeowners should carefully consider these options to manage their insurance costs effectively. Question 9. What is the significance of the indemnity principle in home insurance? A. It ensures that the insured profits from their insurance claims. B. It requires insurers to cover all types of losses without limit. C. It limits the amount paid for claims to the actual loss incurred. D. Encourages homeowners to underinsure their properties. Answer: C. Explanation. The indemnity principle is fundamental in insurance, ensuring that the insured is compensated for their actual loss without profiting from the claim. This principle is essential in maintaining fairness and preventing moral hazard, where insured parties might take undue risks knowing they are covered. Under Texas law, this principle reinforces the need for accurate loss assessments and proper coverage selections to reflect the actual value of insured properties, which helps maintain the integrity of the insurance system. Question 10. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson own a vacation home that they rent out part-time. Which type of coverage should they consider to protect against potential risks associated with this property? A. A standard HO3 homeowners policy. B. A landlord insurance policy. C. An umbrella policy. D. A personal auto policy. Answer: B. Explanation. For a property that is rented out, a landlord insurance policy is the most appropriate choice, as it provides coverage specifically for rental properties, including liability protection and loss of rental income. A standard HO3 policy is typically designed for owner-occupied residences and may not cover risks associated with rental properties. An umbrella policy could provide additional liability coverage beyond existing policies, but it is not a primary coverage solution for rental activities. Understanding the correct policy types is essential for property owners to manage their risks effectively and ensure compliance with insurance requirements. Question 11. Which of the following statements regarding actual cash value and replacement cost coverage is true? ACV pays the replacement cost minus depreciation, while replacement cost pays the full amount to replace the item without depreciation. B. ACV provides full coverage for lost items regardless of their original value. C. Replacement cost policies generally have lower premiums than ACV policies. D. Both ACV and replacement cost coverage provide the same benefits for homeowners. Answer A. Explanation. Actual cash value (ACV) compensates the insured based on the replacement cost of an item minus depreciation, reflecting its current market value. In contrast, replacement cost coverage reimburses the insured for the full cost to replace an item without factoring in depreciation. This distinction is crucial for homeowners to understand when selecting coverage options, as it impacts how much they will receive in the event of a claim. Typically, replacement cost policies may have higher premiums due to the more comprehensive coverage they offer. Question 12. What should a homeowner do if they discover a significant water leak that has caused damage to their property? A. Wait for the insurance adjuster to assess the damage before taking any action. B. Immediately start repairs to prevent further damage and document the process. C. Report the leak to their neighbors to see if they have experienced similar issues. D. Ignore the damage if it appears to be minor. Answer B. Explanation. In the event of a significant water leak, homeowners should take immediate action to prevent further damage, such as shutting off the water source and initiating repairs. Documenting the damage and repair process is crucial for insurance claims. Why it is important to report the damage to the insurer. Delaying repairs can lead to more extensive damage and potentially reduce the claim's validity. Understanding the claims process and the importance of timely action is essential for effective risk management in homeownership. Question 13. Which of the following is an example of an exclusion commonly found in homeowners' insurance policies? A. Theft of personal property. B. Damage due to a natural disaster such as a flood or earthquake. C. Fire damage to the dwelling. D. Liability for injuries sustained by guests on the property. Answer B. Explanation. Homeowners' insurance policies typically exclude coverage for certain types of risks, with natural disasters like floods and earthquakes being common exclusions. Homeowners may need to purchase separate policies or endorsements to cover these specific risks. Understanding these exclusions is vital for homeowners to ensure they have adequate coverage and to avoid surprises when filing claims. It also underscores the importance of reviewing policy terms and consulting with insurance professionals about additional coverage options. Question 14. A homeowner wishes to insure coverage for valuable personal items, such as jewelry and art. Which option should they consider? A. Increase the dwelling coverage limit on their homeowner's policy. B. Purchase a separate homeowner's policy for these items. C. Add a scheduled personal property endorsement to their existing policy. D. Rely on the standard personal property coverage included in the homeowner's policy. Answer C. Explanation. A scheduled personal property endorsement allows homeowners to specify coverage for valuable items like jewelry and art, providing higher limits and protection against specific risks such as theft. Increasing dwelling coverage or relying solely on standard personal property coverage may not adequately protect these items, as they often have lower limits under a standard policy. Understanding how to effectively insure high-value personal property is crucial for homeowners to ensure their assets are fully protected. Question 15. What impact do market trends such as rising construction costs have on homeowners' insurance premiums? A. They have no effect on insurance premiums. B. They can lead to increased premiums as the cost to replace homes rises. C. They typically result in lower premiums as competition increases. D. They only affect premiums for new homeowners. Answer B. Explanation. Rising construction costs can lead to increased homeowners' insurance premiums, as insurers must account for the higher costs of rebuilding or repairing homes. When the cost to replace a home increases, insurers adjust premiums accordingly to maintain profitability. Homeowners should be aware of these trends and regularly review their coverage to ensure it remains adequate relative to current market conditions. Understanding the economic factors influencing premiums is essential for effective insurance planning. Question 16. Mr. Sanchez is concerned about his liability exposure while hosting a party. What precautionary measure should he take to protect himself from potential claims? A. Send invitations only to family members. B. Ensure he has liability coverage on his homeowner's insurance policy. C. Require all guests to sign a waiver before attending. D. Limit alcohol consumption at the party. Answer. B. Explanation. Mr. Sanchez should ensure that his homeowner's insurance policy includes adequate liability coverage to protect against claims resulting from accidents or injuries during the party, while limiting alcohol consumption and other precautions can reduce risk. Having sufficient liability coverage is the primary means of financial protection. Homeowners should regularly review their policy limits and coverage terms to ensure they are adequately protected against potential liabilities. Question 17. In the context of Texas home insurance, which of the following best describes subrogation? A. The process of determining the value of a claim before payment. B. The right of an insurer to seek reimbursement from a third party responsible for a loss. C. A method used to calculate premium rates based on risk assessment. D. A provision that allows policyholders to transfer their coverage to another property. Answer. B. Explanation. Subrogation is a legal principle that allows an insurer to pursue recovery from a third party that caused a loss after the insurer has compensated the insured. This process ensures that the responsible party ultimately bears the financial burden of the loss. Understanding subrogation is essential for homeowners to grasp the claims process and the insurer's rights and responsibilities following a claim. This knowledge helps policyholders understand how their insurance works and the potential implications of third-party liability. Question 18. A homeowner's policy includes a clause regarding loss of use coverage. What does this coverage provide? A. Reimbursement for damage to personal property during a theft. B. Compensation for the loss of rental income from a tenant. C. Coverage for additional living expenses incurred when a home is uninhabitable due to a covered loss. D. Protection against personal liability for injuries to guests. Answer. C. Explanation. Loss of use coverage compensates homeowners for additional living expenses incurred when their home becomes uninhabitable due to a covered peril, such as fire or severe water damage. This coverage helps policyholders manage temporary housing costs and related expenses during the recovery process. Understanding this provision is crucial for homeowners as it ensures they can maintain their standard of living while their home is being repaired or rebuilt. Question 19. What is the primary function of an endorsement in a homeowner's insurance policy? A. To reduce the coverage limits of existing protections. B. To modify or add coverage to the standard policy terms. C. To exclude specific risks or perils from coverage. D. To increase the premium without changing the coverage. Answer. B. Explanation. An endorsement modifies or adds coverage to a standard homeowner's insurance policy, allowing policyholders to tailor their coverage to better fit their specific needs. Endorsements can provide additional protections for specific risks, such as home-based businesses or valuable items, and they often come with additional premium costs. Understanding endorsements is essential for homeowners to ensure they have adequate and customized coverage for their unique situations. Question 20. In Texas, what is the minimum required coverage for dwelling under a standard homeowner's insurance policy? A. Coverage must be at least equal to the mortgage amount. B. There is no minimum requirement and coverage is at the homeowner's discretion. C. Coverage must reflect the replacement cost of the home. D. Coverage must be equal to the assessed value of the property. Answer. C. Explanation. In Texas, homeowners are encouraged to carry dwelling coverage that reflects the replacement cost of the home to ensure adequate protection in the event of a total loss. This requirement helps prevent homeowners from being underinsured, which could lead to significant out-of-pocket expenses during a claim. Understanding the importance of maintaining adequate dwelling coverage is vital for homeowners to protect their financial investment in their property. Question 21. Which of the following scenarios would typically be covered by a standard homeowner's insurance policy? A. Damage to a home caused by an earthquake. B. Loss of personal property due to theft. C. Flood damage to the basement. D. Business property damage at a home-based business. Answer. B. Explanation. A standard homeowner's insurance policy typically covers losses due to theft of personal property, but it does not cover damage from earthquakes or floods. Homeowners may need to purchase separate endorsements or policies to cover these risks. Understanding the limits of standard coverage is crucial for homeowners to ensure they have adequate protection against potential perils. Question 22. If a homeowner makes a significant renovation to their property, what action should they take regarding their homeowner's insurance policy? A. Nothing in the policy will automatically adjust. B. Notify the insurance company to update coverage limits. C. Cancel the policy and purchase a new one. D. Increase the deductible to lower premiums. Answer: B. Explanation. Homeowners should notify their insurance company about significant renovations to ensure that their coverage limits reflect the increased value of their property. Failure to do so could result in inadequate coverage in the event of a loss. Understanding how renovations impact insurance needs is essential for maintaining sufficient coverage. Question 23. Which of the following types of damage is typically excluded from a homeowner's insurance policy? A. Vandalism. B. Accidental fire. C. Mold damage resulting from a water leak. D. Damage from a falling tree. Answer: C. Explanation. Mold damage resulting from water leaks is often excluded from standard homeowners insurance policies, as many insurers consider it a maintenance issue rather than a sudden accidental loss. Homeowners may need to purchase additional coverage or endorsements to protect against mold damage. Understanding these exclusions is vital for effective risk management and ensuring adequate coverage. Question 24. A homeowner discovers their insurance policy has a coinsurance clause. But what does this mean? A. The policyholder must share costs with the insurance company for every claim. B. The policyholder must insure their property for a minimum percentage of its value. C. The policy will only cover partial losses. D. The insurer can charge a low premium if the homeowner agrees to share the risk. Answer: B. Explanation. A coinsurance clause requires the policyholder to insure their property for a minimum percentage of its value, commonly 80%, 90%, or 100%. If the homeowner does not meet this requirement, they may face penalties in the event of a claim, which could lead to reduced payouts. Understanding this clause is critical for homeowners to avoid financial penalties and ensure adequate protection. Question 25. In Texas, what is the purpose of a loss run report? A. To provide information on the value of a home for insurance purposes. B. To document all claims made on a property over a specific period. C. To summarize the risks associated with a specific type of coverage. D. To assess the potential impact of natural disasters on a property. Answer: B. Explanation. A loss run report documents all claims made on a property over a specified period, typically the past 3 to 5 years. Insurers use this report to evaluate the risk associated with insuring the property and to determine premiums. Homeowners should understand how their claims history may impact their insurance costs and options. Question 26. What is the typical waiting period for flood insurance to take effect after a policy is purchased? A. 24 hours. B. 30 days. C. 7 days. D. 14 days. Answer: B. Explanation. Flood insurance policies typically have a 30-day waiting period before coverage takes effect. This waiting period is designed to prevent homeowners from purchasing flood insurance immediately before a flood event. Understanding this waiting period is essential for homeowners to ensure they have adequate coverage in place before a potential flood occurs. Question 27. Which of the following is a common factor that can affect homeowners' insurance premiums in Texas? A. The homeowner's credit score. B. The height of the home above sea level. C. The type of landscaping around the home. D. The number of bedrooms in the house. Answer: A. Explanation. A homeowner's credit score can significantly impact insurance premiums, as insurers often use credit history as a factor in determining risk. Homeowners with higher credit scores may qualify for low premiums, while those with low scores may face higher costs. Understanding how personal financial factors influence insurance rates is crucial for homeowners seeking the best coverage options. Question 28. If a homeowner operates a daycare out of their home, which type of insurance coverage should they consider? A. Standard homeowners insurance policy. B. Home-based business endorsement. C. Only liability coverage. D. Renter's insurance. Answer: B. Explanation. Homeowners who operate a daycare should consider adding a home-based business endorsement to their policy, as standard homeowners insurance may not cover business-related risks. This endorsement provides additional coverage for business liabilities and property. Understanding the need for specialized coverage is essential for homeowners operating businesses from their residences. Question 29. What is the main purpose of personal liability coverage in a homeowner's insurance policy? A. To cover damage to the insured's property. B. To protect the homeowner from lawsuits for injuries or damages to others. C. To replace personal property lost in a fire. D. To cover the costs of repairs to the home after a storm. Answer: B. Explanation. Personal liability coverage protects homeowners from lawsuits resulting from injuries or damages caused to others on their property. This coverage is crucial for safeguarding homeowners against legal claims and potential financial losses. Understanding personal liability coverage is vital for homeowners to ensure they have adequate protection in the event of an incident. Question 30. What should homeowners do if they plan to rent out a portion of their home, such as a room or basement? A. Continue with their current homeowners policy. B. Notify their insurance provider and consider a landlord policy. C. Rent without informing the insurer. D. Increase their personal property coverage. Answer: B. Explanation. Homeowners should notify their insurance provider if they plan to rent out part of their home and consider switching to a landlord policy or adding an endorsement. Standard homeowners policies may not cover rental activities, which could leave the homeowner exposed to financial risk. Understanding the implications of renting out property is essential for effective insurance planning.